The most horrifying Halloween death ever.
On a Halloween night in
Hershey's
2011,
incident. Oh my god, bro. I'm already knowing. Yo, when y'all niggas eat your Hershey's, y'all goddamn whatever y'all get, man. Make sure to check that bitch for some fucking razor blades. Cause niggas is weird. They weird. They weird. I'm already knowing he gonna say a nigga bit on a fucking razor blade.
Winchester Avenue in Chicago quickly became the scene of a nightmare.
Yo.
After trick-or-treating, a grown 55-year-old
fucking jolly ass nigga. Calm down.
man fell into a fury with his partner after discovering that his bag of Hershey's candy was missing. He was convinced that the 49-year-old woman had taken it, and what started as a petty
he calling his wife fat as shit, man.
accusation quickly escalated into a heated argument. The shouting grew louder and tempers boiled over.
Hey! Where the fucking Hershey's at, nigga? Give me the fucking Hershey's, boy. Where the Hershey's? Give me the fucking Hershey's back. Give me them! Now! My fucking Hershey's, man. What you stealing the Hershey's for? Fat ass.
And perhaps
talking to you, Patrick.
In an effort to also protect herself, the 49-year-old woman hurled a plate at the man's head, striking him in the
damn, boy! Okay. Like, bro, I ain't hear he ain't do nothing violent. I didn't hear nothing violent that he did. God damn. We throwing plates?
The injury, later visible in the mugshot taken of him, only stoked his anger further. With dripping down his face, the man reached for a kitchen knife. And consumed by rage.
Bro! Alright, bro. This is when y'all gotta de-escalate, man. Okay, she threw a fucking plate at your head. Alright, now. Walk out, divorce her ass, okay? And don't stab her. Come on, you gotta chill. We gotta relax, bro. We gotta chill. We gotta chill.
Lashed out in a frenzy, striking the woman multiple times.
Okay.
Neighbors later recalled hearing chaos and
like,
screams echoing from inside the home. Unsure as to whether or not the noises were Halloween decorations,
because I'm goddamn Hershey's.
Dispatched to the area. When officers arrived, they found the woman gravely injured. She was rushed to Cook County Hospital, where she lingered in critical condition for nearly a week. Despite doctors' efforts, her injuries proved fatal, and she later passed on November 5th. The man was arrested soon after and booked on.
Oh my god, bro! Yeah, yo, getting stabbed, that has to be the worst shit of all, bro. That sounds like that fucking hurts so bad, bro.
Charges. What had begun as a trivial Halloween quarrel between two adults ended in one of the most brutal of ways. Costume malfunction.
Yeah, see, man, lesson what we learned from that. Listen, man, don't be a fucking fat ass and steal the Hershey's candy, man. Don't steal the Hershey's. Split that shit, you know. Let both of y'all get some, so then niggas don't get stabbed. Okay, that's all you gotta do.
On October 31st, at a thriving Halloween carnival, a 51-year-old man would step into the bustling streets dressed in a costume of burlap and straw, eager to join the thousands celebrating beneath the music. But in a sudden, tragic turn, the man's night of festivity shifted into pure trauma. The man joined the crowd in an energetic dance, and in the midst of the excitement, he wanted to take a break and light a cigarette. In his attempt, the flame from his lighter caught the edge of his costume's hood, and in an instant, his entire outfit...
Ooh! Okay, now we got a second lesson, bro. This is why y'all niggas don't be addicted smokers. Have fun at your Halloween party, bro. You don't need the cig. Put the cig down. You don't need the cig, man. Come on.
Ignited.
Come on.
Due to its material,
the
costume was extremely easy to burn, but difficult to put out and take off. The man would try ripping the costume off of his body, but its contents had already begun melting into his skin. As for the crowd around him, they at first thought it was a prank or some sort of fire stunt.
How? Nah, that's hilarious. Now you burning up, screaming, trying to rip the mask off your head? You funny as shit, nigga.
Woven into the
now
Halloween
you hilarious.
Event. It should be noted that most of them were heavily intoxicated, so their rationality and judgment skills were extremely impaired at the time. As the blaze spread violently, it swallowed him whole like a torch. His figure staggered into the mass of dancers engulfed in fire with his arms flailing in a desperate panic.
Damn, bro, he's putting on a great show.
Individuals were so impressed by the stunt that they had begun to record the screaming victim. Only when the man's screams got louder than the music
he just screamed for no reason.
did a few sober witnesses realize what was going on. They rushed in to help and tried to rip off the burning jacket that were now clinging to his skin. People took water bottles from their backpacks and emptied it onto the blaze, while others in the crowd continued chanting, snapping pictures, and dancing to what they perceived as a stunt. When the flames finally calmed, he was barely recognizable. Despite being rushed to the hospital, the man ultimately passed away from his wounds.
Don't be smoking cigs, man. The Hello Kitty incident. This shit called viewer beware. Bro, what could have possibly happened with Hello Kitty, man? Hello Kitty innocent for the little
Her
girls.
mother in Hong Kong would continue
Hong
navigating
Kong.
her life in an environment tainted by hardship.
Yep.
She was an orphan as a child, and as she grew up, she became addicted to abusing substances.
I had to censor a lot of things for this case. She was kicked out of her orphanage and became homeless when she was a teenager. Wow, man. Wow. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all lives. Okay?
And other
Because
things.
goddamn, it could be
She
worse.
worked at a nightclub in one of Hong Kong's red light districts, Tsim Sha Tsui,
Okay, the
where
red
a
light district.
34-year-old mob boss frequently visited her for services. The gangster was known to be
What kind of services, man? Fuck. Yo, what happened?
extremely dangerous, as he had a horrible temper and would often do cruel and unusual things to people who wronged him. One day, after the two met with each other, the mobster would accidentally forget his wallet at the venue.
Okay.
Upon seeing that it contained 4,000 Hong Kong dollars.
Give me that! I'm quitting after that, too. Yep. Give me the money, now I'm going to get me another job.
The woman would secretly steal it to help her own financial situation for herself and her son.
Oh, damn, it's over for her, man.
The mob boss found out, and out of fear of what he'd do to her, she immediately returned the money back to him.
Wow.
However,
no, you shouldn't have done that. Face to face? Hey, bro, my bad. Hey, that's my bad. You feel me? I just stole your wallet, though, on accident, you know? Like, I don't know, this shit just slipped in my pocket, though. You know? My bad. I ain't mean it.
He wasn't satisfied. He demanded that she pay an additional $10,000 back to him as an interest fee for her thievery. Obviously, she couldn't meet those requests. On a calm night, as the woman made her way into her apartment after her shift, she'd hear knocks at her door. It would be 3 members of the Triad gang and a young girl who claimed that they wanted to settle the dispute with a more reasonable fee.
Fuck no. Fuck no, I'm not opening the door. No. I'm calling the police, man. Help me.
Also, side note, the young girl seen here is actually the mob boss's girlfriend.
Okay.
Remember how I said he's 34? Well, she's 20 years younger than that. Just,
Oh, man. Hey! Gideon, get his ass, man. Get him! She's 14, bro.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Come on! I'm
Just
trying to
by
watch the
thinking about it.
video.
Meet Base 4.
Anyways, as soon as the woman opened up the door, they ripped her out of her apartment and drove her to a rundown
See, this is
flat
why you don't
on
open the
Granville
door.
Road in Kowloon.
Dumbass.
It was there that her final horrific month of torture began. Her captors beat her with poles, suspended her in the air with wires, burned her with wax and plastic, and rubbed peppery spices.
Bro, just fucking kill me, bro. Like, why y'all gotta do all this extra shit? Damn. Bro, you see it? Like,
her wounds. Each day blurred into the next. It was a cycle of torment designed not only to punish her, but to strip away at her humanity.
Forced to smile and pretend she enjoyed. Yeah, this shit's fucked up.
Neighbors heard nothing beyond the walls, but within them,
my
suffering
God.
and routine. After nearly a month of agony, her body could no longer endure the mistreatment, and she would pass away from the monstrous acts of the gang.
Wow, bro.
Upon realization, the mob boss
put these niggas away,
disposing of her remains in bags and pieces to clear them.
Bro, yeah, I missed that, man. Just read this. Wow, bro. This is fucking awful.
Pieces to clear themselves of any evidence. However, in a grotesque and cruel twist, the boss would have her skull boiled clean, polished and preserved, and then stitched.
Oh no. Something's wrong with this nigga. Something's wrong. What the fuck? Bro.
Into his girlfriend's Hello Kitty plush.
What?
Actually, I don't really feel comfortable considering her his girlfriend. I mean, the man's quite literally old enough to be.
Oh my God.
But nonetheless, night after night, the young girl would be faced with the doll as she lived with the mob boss, and he kept it. She wouldn't be able to escape the sight of the toy, and as time went on, it began haunting her. She'd start seeing hallucinations.
Did he do something to the girlfriend or the little girl?
Ghost. The spirit would follow her every
what?
day.
Hold on.
Her. She'd start seeing hallucinations and apparitions of the woman's ghost.
Oh, fuck no.
Her every day.
Hell no.
It'd stand by the corner of her bed, staring at her every night, and if the girl ever fell asleep,
okay,
it'd show up in her dreams as well, and turn them into nightmares. In her words, she said that it kept haunting her while demanding justice. It got so bad that the girl developed insomnia, and for weeks, she'd barely eat or sleep.
Oh my God.
Eventually, she broke.
I bet
She
she
ran
can't
to a
even
nearby
leave.
department, and reports from the Kowloon police station say that she turned up at the building shaking violently.
Damn.
As mentioned from witnesses, rather than her saying that she has a crime she needs to confess,
Yeah.
the first words that left her mouth were something around the lines of, "I keep seeing her. I can't sleep. Please, she won't stop
Damn,
crying."
Bro, please tell me the mob boss ain't got this lady too. Come on, please,
She won't
man.
leave me alone. She was literally traumatized. The girl told police absolutely everything they needed to know,
Yep,
and
good.
officials set out to arrest
Come on.
everyone who was involved. The three men. Actually, they don't really deserve to be called that. The three criminals were all sentenced
Yeah,
to life in
this
prison
it, man.
with a 20-year minimum before parole. The young
Yeah.
girl was placed in protective custody, and after the trial, it was noted that she was seeing the ghost less.
It's good.
However, she'd still go on to experience nightmares and auditory hallucinations of the woman weeping. The last thing that was heard of her before she was relocated with an identity change was that she was being given psychological treatment and correctional therapy.
That's good for her,
These
man.
aren't just horror stories, they're real events. And they're all so wrong, in so many ways. Halloween is meant to be scary in a fun manner,
Facts.
not in a cruel and dangerous
Hey,
manner.
man.
To ensure that happens, make sure to group up, stay close to your friends,
Yeah.
drink
Yeah.
responsibly.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all stay safe on Halloween, man. We got this wonderful day coming up this year. Make sure y'all stay safe, okay? All right. And don't like no fucking cigs. Damn it.